New Zealand's South Island gets all the glory. Most people will tell you the South Island is better than the North. This season, we're going to show you why we have fallen in love with the North Island. Today, we head to a surfer's paradise, Raglan.
A lot of Kiwis ask me if I moved to New Zealand because of Donald Trump.
More than 17,000 US citizens registered to move to New Zealand in November of 2016 when Donald Trump was elected President of the United States. Immigration New Zealand says site visits jumped by 2,500% after the election.
I tell them no, it's because of the gambling debt. I needed to lay low for a while. But that's not it either. I moved to New Zealand because I wanted to surf more.
Guys, I'm gonna spank whoever interrupts our vlogging session. Oh wait, am I recording? I just got that on camera. We decided to get out of town and we're heading to Chris's dream location, which is what?
Land of the long lost.
Raglan's. We're originally from Michigan. Chris used to surf on the lakes there. Not many people know that you can actually surf on a lake, but when the conditions are just right, you can catch some awesome waves. The only problem, it's not consistent like the ocean. Chris is so excited to be able to surf more in New Zealand, and Raglan is the spot he has been dreaming about for a while now. Our first stop in Raglan was to the main beach called Nagarunui Beach. It's a super popular beach, and parking is usually packed. We made it to Raglan's, and Chris is out surfing, and I am playing with the kids in the sand. Are you having fun, Hallie? Yeah. Hopefully Chris is catching some good waves out there. Looks kind of big. It's kind of cool. There's like a ton of surfers here. There's a lot of beginners here where I don't feel intimidated. Sometimes, I'm not as good as Chris, so I feel intimidated a little bit by all the expert surfers, but here there's like a class going on, a bunch of beginner surfers. I feel like everybody has a surfboard or a bodyboard. It's kind of cool. It's okay. Consider her a little baby giant that comes and destroys the kingdom. Chris is surfing somewhere over there. And then there's the swim zone. And then over there are tons and tons of surfers doing like a little surfer class, right, Hallie? Yeah, I'm gonna go over there with the beginners so then I fit right in. The sand is like the perfect consistency. It's like just wet enough, but not too wet. You can build nice big mounds with it.
Check on it.
Yeah. How was it?
That wasn't what I was expecting.
Tell me about it.
I expected super long rides and I got super short rides, so.
Do you think it's the conditions today, or is just Raglan's not living up to your expectations?
It's definitely your board. No, it's the conditions, I think.
Do you want to go surfing?
Yeah.
She wants to go surfing, Daddy.
Grab your surfboard. Take it to the water. Need help? You grab that end.
Good girl, Hallie. The kids are brand new to bodyboarding. This may have even been their very first time. Raglan is a perfect spot for bodyboarding. The kids could stay shallow and would have super long rides up the beach. It was awesome. What's neat about this beach is that it's a great spot for beginner surfers. You'll often see surf schools teaching people how to surf here. Chris got me into surfing years ago. I'll save that story for another time. But I used to feel confident and brave, but as I've had each of my kids, my confidence has dwindled. However, I do still absolutely love surfing in the small whitewater waves. After today, the kids have officially fallen in love with bodyboarding. We had a great time at the beach, but left a little disappointed. Chris did not find the long lefts he was looking for. We're thinking there may be a different spot. We thought maybe we would drive around and see what we could find. Flying guy up there? What'd we find, guys?
One hole has eels in it.
Uh-oh, you gonna go swim with the eels?
No! They'll eat me alive.
Callie, what'd you find?
Raglan.
Only a 15-minute drive from Raglan, you can find Bridal Veil Falls. It only takes 10 minutes to walk to the top viewing platforms. You can even hike down to the bottom if you want. After driving around for a bit, we found what we were looking for, the long lefts that Chris has been dreaming about. He was so stoked he could not wait to get into the water. Past the top, so we could watch Chris surf. We found the endless lefts. Chris is so excited. He's gonna go out there and surf with the big dogs now. These waves are amazing. There's Chris with the pink and green board entering the zone with the big dogs. Is Chris gonna be able to hang with the big dogs? Hope they like his pink board. Chris actually has a pretty crazy story of how he got into surfing. Years ago, Chris and his identical twin brother had a dream of being California ocean lifeguards. They were amazing swimmers and lifeguards in their hometown of Midland, Michigan. They called up various lifeguard organizations in California, and they all told them that there was no way they would make it. They said one of the requirements was they had to learn how to surf. Being broke college students, Chris and his brother couldn't afford to buy a surfboard, so they ended up making one in their garage. They taught themselves how to surf on Lake Michigan, and that spring they tried out to be an ocean lifeguard in California. And to everyone's surprise, they both made it. From this point on, Chris has just absolutely fallen in love with surfing. He is at his happiest when he's on the water and surfing. Is it fun watching Daddy surf? Yeah. Here he comes. Hey, hey!
How did I do out there?
You did excellent! How was it?
Oh, it's really good. Really fun.
Super fun?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I left. Hallie wants me. Hey! Daddy out there? See Daddy surfing?
Surf report?
Oh, doesn't get better than that. Perfect size. Long lefts. It was heavy out there, wasn't it?
Hallie, did you like watching Daddy?
Did they see me?
Yeah.
Hard to miss me, right?
You have your bright pink board. How'd you feel riding your pink board?
Give me a lot of respect out there. You guys seem to hit back quick.
Were people pretty territorial or was it pretty chill?
So,
What was the vibe out there?
so there's a group of foreigners who knew each other, and then there's a group of locals who knew each other, and then there's a... Hey, look at that little kid out there with That champion? And the yellow bird?
Do you see him just dad pull him up? Hallie wants to do that with Daddy. Hallie's gonna be our surfer girl, aren't ya?
Hang 10, hubby.
While driving around, we found a really cool place called Raglan Playground and Skate Park. It also had a bridge. Chris thought it would be a good jumping bridge for me.
Alright, I know you said you wanted to jump off a bridge in New Zealand. This is a good jumping bridge.
I didn't say I wanted to jump off a bridge in New Zealand.
Yeah, you said you wanted to be like a kiwi.
No, I said...
You said you wanted a little bridge?
I don't know what I said I wanted. I don't know if I want to jump off that bridge. It's kind of high.
Well, let's go check it out from up there and see how it goes.
Alright. Chris is always jumping off of things. He's trying to get me to face my fears and try jumping too.
Alright, here we are.
I don't know. It's kind of scary.
You can do it. Alright. That's the tricky part, getting in position.
Alright. I don't know if I can do this.
You can do it.
I can't do it. I'm climbing back.
Ready?
Just jump.
Let's jump.
And I stay thin.
Yeah.
Then let the current take me that way and swim.
Yeah. And then come right back here.
I can't do it.
Really? This for reals?
Anything else I need to know? Anything else I should be scared about or no?
No, it's pretty low. You can't hurt yourself.
Alright guys, can you go for me?
Nope. Be brave.
Be brave. Okay, ready?
Ready.
I can't do this. Alright, I can do this.
The tide's coming up. Or going out. It's gonna get shallower and shallower. You gotta go now. Piece of cake. Yeah. Turns up. Hope's turn to jump. Who's turn next? Good job, honey.
I did it!
You did it.
The kids were feeling inspired and wanted to do some jumping themselves. We scoped out some other spots but couldn't find a suitable spot for the kids.
The water's not deep enough to jump off, so we're gonna have some crabs. Daddy wants to eat it.
See all these holes? Those holes are where the crabs go in. Yeah, you see him walking?
I see me.
That one's not scared of us. Do you see the crab, Hallie?
Yeah.
He's walking sideways. Join us next time as we venture as far north as we can go in New Zealand and discover one of our most favorite spots in all of New Zealand. Special shout out to 7 in All. Thank you for commenting on our video. Please subscribe so we can take you on our next adventure. Click the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. This season is gonna be good.